Hello everyone. Now, I'm going to still be using my computer camera, the one that's a little bit choppy at times for my streams, but as y'all can see, I got a new phone camera, meaning better quality videos. I got a new phone camera, got a new phone, so smooth, perfect, and today the Astros have made the playoffs and I have not been making up some videos. I apologize for all of that. I've been out fishing, I've been out doing a few things, and especially when I was out fishing, I was disconnected from the world. There was no cell phone towers, there was no Wi-Fi. I couldn't see what was going on. And yeah, I saw the Astros. They clinched the postseason, and now they're in the postseason, and they're facing the Twins. And I want to sit down and I want to talk about, because I haven't made exactly a congratulations the Astros clinched the postseason video. I want to talk about how I think the Astros will do in the postseason. How well do I think they'll do? Answer? The most likely option, I think they're going to be kicked out first, second round. Like first round, it's a 3-game series. Literally anything can happen. But the Astros have been so bad, even against teams like the Rangers, who are one of the worst teams in our division. Against teams like the Angels, another really bad team. Against teams like the Mariners, who are a bad team. I think we did the best against the Mariners. We've struggled against the Athletics, and we definitely struggled against games away from home. And guess what? We're going to have 0 games at home this entire postseason. So if you sit down and you think about it, you think about all the injuries, you think about the mismanagement of Dusty Baker, you think about the fact that we've struggled away from home and we have 0 games at home. All of them's going to be in California, and then if we do happen to make the World Series, it's going to be in Arlington, not in Houston, Arlington. With all of that in mind, does not look good for the Astros at all. Everything is stacked against them at this point. The injuries, the management, the fact that we are one of the worst teams away from home, and well, look at that, we're away from home. It does not look good for the Astros at all. But then there's a little bit of this fan where I'm going, come on, a little bit of this fan. Because I'm sure some of y'all watching have seen my video on Hum Baby Baseball. In part of that video, I talk about how important that World Series is to Astros fans. About how this World Series, why makes us so much more angry than it would any other season. Because this World Series was supposed to be our Prove It series. Our Prove all y'all wrong. This title is legitimate. I believe it's legitimate. Many Astros fans believe it's legitimate. There's many non-Astros fans who believe it's legitimate. All right, I have non-Astros fans. I have Blue Jays fans who believe the title is legitimate. I know Cardinals fans who believe the title is legitimate. Tigers fans, they'll sit there and yeah, they'll say the title is legitimate. But this was our prove it to all the haters out there. All the haters out there. But the problem is, if we win it this year, it won't be on talent. It'll be on pure, unadulterated rage and to prove themselves. Which if the Astros go and they go off of that and they dominating the postseason, playing angry, playing like they got a chip on the shoulder, hitting them dinger after dinger after dinger, getting strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. If they can tap into this anger to prove themselves, I know a lot of the people on this team right now is not part of the 2017 team. There's a lot of players on here that's not part of it. I know that. But they still got to be angry because they're being attacked for something they weren't even a part of. And you got 2017 Astros, who did win their title legitimately, who did better on the road than they did at home, who didn't cheat in the playoffs. They're being attacked for no reason. You got Altuve over here, who didn't cheat at all, who won the MVP, and now his MVP is in question, even though he did nothing wrong. You got all of that. Every person on that team has a reason to play as hard as they can out there, to play for everything, to put everything right there on the line. If they play that way, I think they can win the World Series. If they don't, if I don't know. I really, really don't know. The Astros have not been good enough. Their offense can definitely light up in the postseason. I don't know if that's going to happen. They could shut down. But their offense, they can 100% go off this postseason. They can 100% do really, really good. The biggest question is in pitching. And with that, I don't know. I think when it comes to the Twins, we might be able to take it. This might be a 3-game series. And the Twins is really going to determine how the Astros play throughout the entire postseason. If we do really good against the Twins and we move on, if we do really good and we move on, I think we're definitely World Series contenders. If we barely beat the Twins and we move on, we're going to be knocked out that second round. If we lose, well, we lose. What's just going to be the most likely option? I'm the realistic fan. We're going to be knocked out by the Twins. They match up pretty well against us. They have pretty good pitching. They're a pretty good, well-rounded team. But this optimistic fan in me wants to say World Series. That's how I feel. That is exactly how I feel right now. Twins, yeah, I'm not going to deny it. They are definitely the better team. More than likely, they're going to knock us out. They are. That's just the most likely option. Here's the thing. That doesn't always mean it's going to happen. We remember the Nationals of 2019. They went from they were not the favorites in any of the rounds. They weren't the favorites in the wild card. They weren't the favorites in the divisional. They weren't the favorites in the conference. What was it? Not the conference. The league finals. They weren't the championship series. They weren't the favorites in the World Series. They just weren't the favorites, and they won all of them. So it can happen. Doesn't mean the odds are in our favor. So I am prepared to be kicked out in the first round. But I think that's going to happen. I really do think so. But oh man, I am hoping we go out and dominate this postseason. And that's just how I feel about all of this. I'm saying we're probably going to lose the first round. I really have nothing that says otherwise other than maybe they play with a chip on their shoulder. But I'm really hoping they play with a chip on their shoulder, and it's enough for them to just dominate the entire postseason and win the World Series. That's what I'm hoping. And honestly, if we win the World Series against the Dodgers, that'd be even sweeter. That's basically it. And I guess I'll see y'all in the stream today watching Game 1 of the Wild Card Series, which is kind of weird to say. Wild Card Series.